of Standard 8. We are starting with third chapter, Indian Constitution. What do you mean by Constitution? Constitution means it is a set of rules and regulations to run a government of a country. Okay, to explain that, to understand that, let us take an example of a game. Whenever you play a game or a sports, what happens? You always follow the norms which are selected by the board of the particular game. Okay, for example, when you play cricket, ICC has always made a rules and regulation through which you will follow those and you will play the game accordingly. You cannot add your own rules and regulation in that game. So each and every game or sports has its own rules and regulations which everyone need to follow. Okay, if you don't follow, what will happen? The game will not be a game. No one would like to play or no one would even like to watch because there will be so much of mess in the game. Okay, so when we talk about the game, you need a rules and regulation. We are talking about a country, so definitely it will require some rules and regulation. So a set of rules and regulation to run the government of a country is known as constitution. Okay, now India's constitution is the longest in the world, longest written form in the world, and we have taken some special features from different countries, okay, which are given in your textbook also. See, the Constitution of India has borrowed some special features of constitutions of Britain, Ireland, France and the United States of America. Okay, so before the independence we had to prepare our own constitution so that after independence we could enforce it. We, the people of India. This refers to all the citizens of India. Okay. Having solemnly resolved to constitute India. Solemnly means seriously and resolved means determined. So we are seriously determined to constitute India into a sovereign. What is the meaning of sovereign? Sovereign means which is not controlled by any other country. So we are independent. Socialist. Socialist means that the belief that all the people are equal. That is socialist. Secular. Secular means not concerned with religion. So these are the features, these are the characteristics of India which would like to add in constitution. Then we also have democratic. Democratic means a system in which the government of a country is elected by the people. Republic. Republic means a country that has an elected government and an elected leader also. Okay, which give you safe security and which is free from worry also. Next is justice. Justice will get in social, economic and political areas. Then we have liberty. Liberty means freedom of what you want to do. So liberty is also given to the people of India. Liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship. Then you will find one of the feature, that is equality also. Equality means everything is everyone is equal in the eyes of law and constitution. So equality of status and opportunity you will find. And to promote among all fraternity. Fraternity means the feeling of friendship and support between the people in the same group. So fraternity also you will find as the main feature of the constitution. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and to give to ourselves this constitution. So the constitution was adopted and then enacted. The Constitution of India started working from 9th December 1946. This was the very first meeting held, and after that rigorous efforts were taken to make the Constitution of India. Now, we had Constituent Assembly. What do you mean by assembly? It is a group of people who are working together for some purpose. Okay, so Constituent Assembly was made for which prominent and distinguished scholars, leaders were selected. Prominent, distinguished scholars, leaders means those who were famous, intelligent, who were knowing what they wanted from the Constitution of India. Okay, how the country had to be later on. So they had given their guidance in making of the Constitution of India. Now, these were the leaders, famous people, personalities who had given their guidance in making of the Constitution of India. We had Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, who became the president of Constituent Assembly. Okay. Then we had Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad, Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, Sardar Dev Singh, Lavadi Krishnaswamy Iyer, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. He is known as the father of the constitution. Okay, and he was the head of the drafting committee also, about we will learn later. And then we had K.M. Munshi also. So these were the distinguished leaders who had given their whole and soul contribution in making of the constitution of India. Okay, now Frank Anthony was the representative of Anglo-Indian community, and H.P. Modi became the representative of Parsi community. Okay, so there were so many leaders who came up and give their guidance. We had some female leaders also, out of which we know about Sarojini Naidu, which is mentioned in the textbook, and Vijaya Lakshmi Pandit also. So these people had given their contribution in making of the constitution. Now Constitution Assembly, when we talk about Constituent Assembly, had conducted 166 meetings in making of the Constitution. It took a long period of time in making. How much long period? 2 years, 11 months and 18 days. After meeting for so many times, so many long years, they had prepared a Constitution of India, which would fulfill all the wishes of the people. Okay. Now, President of Constituent Assembly. As the Constituent Assembly was a group of people who were working for the Constitution, in forming the Constitution, we had to make a president under whose guidance all the work would be done. So it was Dr. Rajendra Prasad. And below him there were various subcommittees. Now subcommittees, what they will do? They will take care of the various aspects of Constitution. Okay, and we had a drafting committee also. What is drafting committee? See students, when you participate in some competition or so, or if you have to give a speech, what do? After making the speech, you definitely consult to your teacher. You show the speech to your teacher that whether the speech is proper or not, any correction is required or not. Okay, all the points are there or not. So what do? You ask your teacher to just check it again. Okay, so before checking, you have prepared a draft, and after that the teacher is checking. Okay, so draft means the basic prepared material. So that was all prepared under the leadership of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. B.R. Ambedkar is known as the father of our constitution. Okay, now 26th November is known as the Constitution Day, and 26th of January we know it's our Republic Day. So 26th November the Constitution was enforced, and on 26th of January it came into the effect. 3.2, we have the photographs of creators of the Constitution: Maulana Azad, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Sarojini Naidu, and Kanhaiya Munshi. Okay, so these are the dignitaries who had given their efforts, who had given their guidance in making of the Constitution. Now here students, you have to write all this, the flowchart which I have made on the blackboard. You have to mention all the things in your CW also. Copy it correctly and note it down like this. What if a country doesn't have a constitution? The country can run, the government of the country can function properly. Okay, for example, अगर एक गेम है जिसमें रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस ही नहीं है, सब लोग अपने हिसाब से खेलेंगे. किसी को लगेगा कि क्रिकेट में यहाँ तक की बाउंड्री यानी 6, किसी और को लगेगा कि नहीं दूर तक की बाउंड्री यानी 6 होता है. So this is how everyone will behave the way they want. So when we talk about a game, it's a small picture. Okay, पर अगर कंट्री की बात करें तो एवरीवन कैन नॉट बिहेव द वे दे वांट. ओके, अगर कोई गलत काम कर रहा है तो उसको लग रहा है कि मैं राइट कर रहा हूँ, बिकॉज नो वेयर रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस आर मेंशन, नो लॉज आर मेड, तो उसके हिसाब से वो ठीक है. और जो लीगली काम कर रहा है, जो ठीक से काम कर रहा है, उसको लग रहा है कि ये तो हमारे साथ चीटिंग हो रही है. Okay, so this is the way a constitution of a country is required, or else it cannot function properly. Now, what is a constitution? It's a document, okay, written document, official document which has ethos and ideals. इसमें ये सारी चीजें लिखी हैं जो हमें हमारी कंट्री के तरफ से चाहिए थी. फॉर एग्जाम्पल डेमोक्रेटिक रूल, सेक्युलरिज्म, ये सब हमारे कंट्री से हमें चाहिए था. तो ये सारे एथोस, हमारी जो आइडियल्स थी, वो सब हमने कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में ऐड की है. Okay, Constitution serves many objectives also, like justice, liberty, equality, fraternity. We have learned all this in the preambles. Okay, so this is what we get the Constitution, we get all these objectives from the Constitution also. Now, how to run a country, that also it is mentioned in the Constitution. हमारी सरकार कैसे देश को चलाएगी. Okay, laws there, everything is given in the Constitution. Which type or kind of government our country would have. Okay, which kind of government means whether it would be a democratic type of government or it would be a monarchy or whether it would have dictatorship. Okay, democratic country, we know India is a democratic country, okay, where people are given their own freedom and the leaders are elected by the election, okay, when people cast the vote and we elect our leaders. Monarchy means which is ruled by a king, okay, where dynasty is there. After the king, his son would become a king. So that we can see that was earlier practiced in Nepal, even in Britain also, okay. So like this, you know, monarchy type of government is also there. We don't practice that. And one is dictatorship also. Hitler, we know, of Germany, okay. So which type of government would a country have? So we have democratic. So we also come to know through this constitution. Now, India has adopted democratic type of government, and democratic means what? We elect our own leaders, okay. Election होते हैं हर 5 साल में और हम हमारे leaders को select करते हैं. They are our representatives. So that is a very special feature of democratic. And when we select our leaders, what do? They run the country on our behalf. हमें जैसा देश चाहिए, जैसा चलना चाहिए, वो हमारे behalf पे चलाते हैं, okay. So it is our wishes. It is about the welfare of the people, so they try to fulfill, okay. And what if the leaders don't run the country according to the constitution? अगर constitution में जैसा लिखा है वैसा अगर follow नहीं करते हैं, वैसा country नहीं चलाते हैं, वैसी सरकार नहीं चलाते हैं, what will happen? We have some provisions in the constitution. Provisions means there are so many laws and regulations to check whether they are misusing the power or not. अगर लीडर्स मिसयूज कर रहे हैं उनके पावर का, तो हमारे पास भी प्रोविजन है. टेक फॉर एन एग्जांपल, हमारे क्लास में क्लास मॉनिटर्स होते हैं, ओके. रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस आर सेम फॉर एवरीवन, ओके. व्हाट इफ द मॉनिटर्स आर ओनली नॉट फॉलोइंग द रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस, ओके. व्हाट विल हैपन? द अदर स्टूडेंट्स विल कंप्लेन कि मैडम रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन बनाए हैं, द मॉनिटर्स आर द वन हु आर नॉट फॉलोइंग इट, okay. So what we have to do? We have to tell them, we have to explain that you are a monitor, you have to first behave properly, you have to follow all the rules and regulations of the class and the school. So what will happen? The students will also follow, okay. So in this way, the leaders also have to follow the rules and regulations of the country. Okay, page number 15, we are doing salient features of the constitution. There are many salient features of the constitution, out of which we are going to learn 5. Democratic rule, secularism, we are going to learn about republic also, then federal state and the fundamental rights, okay. So very first one is democratic rule. What do you mean by democracy? Democracy means of the people, for the people and by the people. So democracy means the system of government which rules according to the wishes of the people and is answerable to the people. So India has adopted democratic system of government where we have general elections every 5 years. So the leader who is elected, okay, he is a representative of the citizen and he will be ruling the country for 5 years, okay. Voting right, when you go for election, there is a limit, okay. That limit is above 18 years of age, you can go and cast your vote. Below 18 years, it is not allowed. Then people play very important role in electing their representatives, ओके. जब हम इलेक्शन के लिए जाते हैं, हमारा वोट को कास्ट करते हैं, तो व्हाट आर वी डूइंग? वी आर इलेक्टिंग अवर रिप्रेजेंटेटिव एंड दिस रिप्रेजेंटेटिव इज गोइंग टू बी अवर लीडर, okay, who will be ruling for 5 years. He is going to be our leader in the general elections and he will rule for 5 years. So we, the people of India, play very important role in electing our leaders, okay. Anyone can go and contest for an election, okay. There is no discrimination, okay. It may be of any religion, that person may be of any caste, class or gender. Anyone can go and contest for the election. कोई भी जाकर वहां पर इलेक्शन के लिए खड़ा रह सकता है और लोग उनको वोट दे सकते हैं, ओके. नाउ the elected representative rule for 5 years, that also we have learnt earlier. And every citizen has the freedom of what? Religion, speech, expression and thought. This is a point of fundamental rights also, okay. So everyone has a freedom because we are talking about democratic system of governance, okay. So in the democratic system of government, you will find there is no discrimination. Irrespective of all these things, people can go and contest the election, and we have freedom also, which is given, which is given by the Constitution of India. The next feature is about secularism, Okay, what is secularism? India is a secular state. So secular nation means the nation that is not founded on any faith or sect. Okay, there is no official religion of one country or a state religion. We treat all the religions equally. Okay, सारे religion हमारे लिए एक समान है. Okay, so we doesn't conform the norms of any particular religion in the system of governance. And there is no discrimination also. Discrimination यानी भेदभाव. लोगों में religion के नाम के भी कोई भेदभाव नहीं है. सबके अपने faith होते हैं, भरोसे होता है, sect है, religion है. There is no discrimination among the people in the Constitution of India. Okay, so we try to follow that. And every citizen has the right to follow. जिसको जो religion follow करना है कर सकते हैं. No one can force him. Okay, and they can propagate also. Propagate यानी प्रचार करना. तो अपना धर्म जो फॉलो कर रहे हैं वो भी कर सकते हैं और उसका प्रचार भी कर सकते हैं. ओके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल अ पर्सन इज देयर जो हिंदू है और उसको क्रिश्चियन में कन्वर्ट होना है, वो भी हमें फ्रीडम दी गई है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से. ओके, अगर कोई इंसान क्रिश्चियन है और उसको मुस्लिम में कन्वर्ट होना है, he can follow that also. So there is no hard and fast rule that you have to follow this particular religion only. So he of his or her choice he can follow the religion. So here we have learnt about the two special features of the constitution: the democratic rule and the secularism.